Scott not yet.
We in here.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Let me share it to my page real quick.
It's Tuesday, June the 21st. June is almost over. Can y'all believe that?
This year's going by so fast.
Already.
I'm just grateful to be here. That's all. Grateful to be here. How you doing this evening? How you doing? How was your Juneteenth? What are some of the things that you that you went to, or, we had a very busy weekend. Thank you for joining us. I'm not even sure who's on here, but we thank you for joining us
Somebody's
tonight.
up here.
Hello, everybody.
Make sure you say hello when you come on and share this live, please, when you come on. So, Tracy, what's up, cuz?
Hey, Tracy.
Long time no hear or see from. Oh, she's Jones now. Okay.
Oh, Tracy Jones.
She's
yes.
a Jones now.
Oh, yeah, you know that. Hey, Tracy. I know I'm bad about calling you back, girl. I apologize. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Please forgive her. Tuesday, she laughed. June the 21st.
Yes, and sorry, y'all. I apologize. I should have had this together, but we are gearing up for something special this weekend, and I hope to see who's ever on this live. I know Tracy's on here. I'm not sure who else. I hope to see you Saturday. Saturday, we're having our Doing It in the Park event at Anderson Point Park.
Yep.
And we are excited about that. We're preparing for that, and we got some fun stuff planned.
What's up, Miracle? Hello, how are you?
Hello. Hey.
I hope I pronounced your name right. Yeah.
So like I was saying, we have Doing It in the Park this Saturday at Anderson Point Park.
Yes.
We sold quite a few tickets, and we still have being that it's in the park, we can accommodate more people. So we have things planned, so you still can get your tickets on Eventbrite. It's only $40 a couple, which is $20 a person. We're gonna do a fish fry.
Yep.
We're gonna have some things going on the grill, and just come out and meet other couples. It's gonna be a very relaxed atmosphere. We're gonna have a DJ. Y'all know I've been practicing my little TikTok dances, even though my leg won't let me be great. My knee won't let me be great, but whatever. I know Tamika. She got a ticket, right?
Tamika Fowler?
Yes. She's
did.
always on TikTok dancing. Yes, I am calling you out, Tamika. So I know that she'll be on the floor with me, and hopefully we'll get a spades game going. I don't know how to play spades. My black card is revoked. I used to know how to play spades when I was little. But my family take it too serious, so I stopped playing it. It's not that serious. Well, it is to some people. So I won't be partaking in that. But hopefully we'll be doing like some tug of war and some other things, and you might just get wet. So if you have bought a ticket already, I want you to be cute, but I want you to be comfortable. This is real relaxed.
Yes.
Be comfortable so you can dance, so you can play these games, because they're going to be active games. Some of the games are active. I know it's going to be a little hot, but some of the games are active. Not too much moving around, but we will have a couple competitive games. So be ready to get your game on for Saturday. And what time is that again?
It starts at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. this Saturday at Anderson Point Park. We're going to have a good time. This is not like some of the more serious stuff we do where we doing topics and all that kind of stuff. This is food and fun and games. That's all it is, and just enjoying our kickoff to the summer.
Yeah.
And just getting to meet new couples. We got some couples that's coming that we don't know, which is always fun for us. Getting to meet new couples and just being around strong marriages. But this is not just for married couples. Let me throw that in there. This is not just for married couples. This is for dating, engaged. Y'all, this is y'all first date, whatever, just come out and enjoy, grown folks type of fun. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have a good time. We still shopping. We're not gonna be on here live tonight because we're still getting ready for Saturday, as a matter of fact.
Right, exactly.
We still got a few more items to get, and just make sure, because we like to do stuff in the spirit of excellence, we like to have our stuff together, especially if somebody's gonna spend money on an event of ours. We like to make sure it's right.
Right.
You know, so we won't be on long tonight, but just wanted to let y'all know, as you can see, it's scrolling by. It's a cookout and fish fry, so we gonna feed you. Make sure you get some food in you, and we just looking forward to it. We're gonna have a good time. So if you can't make it, share it with someone else who may be looking for something to do this Saturday. You know what I mean? Share, go to our pages and share the flyers and all that good stuff.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So, and if you want to, you can bring your own lawn chair. I mean, the shelter is pretty big. Yeah. The shelter is big, so I don't see a need for you to bring your lawn chair. But if you want to, you could bring your own lawn chair and your own cooler if you like, or whatever. We're gonna have, we'll have soft drinks and water and stuff for you. But if you want to, you can bring your own cooler.
Right.
And
it's also BYOB.
And bring your lawn chair if you like. It's more than enough. I would think picnic tables or seating.
It's pretty big.
So and hopefully you won't be sitting too long. Well, the ones that's playing spades, they will. Yeah. They will be sitting because they get real serious about that.
Right.
So we need somebody to get that spades table started. We're gonna have Uno. We got
a DJ.
We got tic tac toe. We got the Jenga. We got just stuff, and then we're gonna be playing other games as well, like interactive games. So get ready, dress comfortable. Ladies, you might get a little wet. It's okay. You'll dry real fast. It's supposed to be 90-something degrees Saturday. Yes. So we're going to play a game with some water. So get ready. Get ready. Anywho, thank you, Tracy. I hope that your procedure go well on Friday. I'll be praying for you.
Right.
I hope so. So we're going to get into our topic for the night. And our topic for the night is we had 3 questions from one person. One person submitted 3 questions, and so I'm just going to read the first question. Y'all feel free to chime in. Let us know what you think about this. We've had a discussion about it. Let us know what you think about it. And the first question is, and it's all about in-laws. So, and anytime you merge 2 families together, you may get along with your in-laws, you may not get along with your in-laws.
Right.
But this is the question that this person asked. It says, if your in-laws don't like you / disrespect you for no reason at all, would you stop your partner from speaking to them? Or would that be a bit much to ask for? I have asked a lot of people about this issue, and while it's easy for some to say just don't go around them or don't pay them any mind because they don't even stay near, coming from a strong family-oriented background and being that I never met a stranger in my life, that's hard to accept. Mm-hmm. What would you do? So I guess this person is saying, if your in-laws give you a hard time, they don't like you for no apparent reason, like you feel like you haven't given them any reason not to like you, and they disrespect you, I guess that's what they're saying, for no reason at all. Mm-hmm. And you don't live around them, like they might live out of town, another state, but you are a family oriented person. Right. So that kind of like bothers you when you do have to go around, I guess, and be fake, if you want to say, for lack of better words, around them. She said, and coming from a strong family oriented background, that they have never met a stranger. What would you do? Read
the first 2 sentences again?
So the first 2 sentences is, if your in-laws don't like you / disrespect you for no reason at all, would you stop your partner from speaking to them?
Right there.
Okay.
How can you stop your partner from speaking to family members?
Especially their parents. That raised them.
That had them.
That
supported them. How do you even fix your lips to say, don't talk to your mama, don't talk to your daddy?
Right.
I don't even think that's possible. I don't think that's a wise move to make. Now, I do believe you should talk to your partner, your spouse.
Right.
And you two should sit down and discuss it. Like, look, this is the issue. How are we going to fix this? Because they don't like me. And more than likely, she may not like them either. It may be mutual. It may be a mutual dislike, which that does happen in families and when in-laws get involved. Unfortunately, that does happen. But what's most important is that both parties respect each other. You don't have to like each other, but you have to respect each other.
Right.
And I think it would be disrespectful for her to ask her partner not to talk to her parents. That just don't make sense.
Or
to me.
him.
Or him. Sorry.
To ask his wife
Or
not
him.
to talk to.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I just think that's
a bit much.
That is a bit much, but then that's a conversation that y'all got to have.
Right.
You know, it goes
right.
both ways. You know, especially
Right.
if this person is saying that the parents disrespect them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's something that your partner's gonna have to check.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They might have to speak to
That's
their parents and be like, "Mom, Dad, you know, like that's not cool," or something.
Right.
That's something that's because you know what? If y'all in this together, and if you're in this together for a lifetime, it's gonna have to come to some kind of agreement.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to have some kind of peace drawn.
Right. And like I said, they don't have to go and be bosom buddies and
Right.
You know,
He ain't gotta go shopping together and all that stuff like that. It's okay.
You know, that's cool. That just may be not be how the relationship works out. But there has to be respect.
Right. And Tracy said, "No, I will try to talk to them first." And then Francis said, "Not at all." And Tracy said, "Is it not possible at all to keep the partner from their parents?" It's not possible at all to keep the partner from their parents. I totally agree. We'll have a sit down with my spouse and partner, and then after we talk, then we talk to the parents that's causing the issue. Right. You got to get to the heart of the thing.
Right.
I mean, some people just hateful, though, for real.
Right.
But you have to get to the... in order to have peace, and I'm all about peace.
Right.
I don't like all that drama. So, in order to have peace, you know, you set your boundaries. You know what I mean? You set your boundaries. You know, you be respectful and you be cordial.
Right.
You know, so
yeah, have a sit down with the spouse partner, and I think it should be on the partners to go talk to the parents first. Like you said, lay the boundary down. Listen, this is who I'm with. Whether you like him or her or not, that's besides the point. But this is who I've chosen to be with.
Yep.
You must be respectful when this person is in your presence, and vice versa. And I would tell that conversation should go both ways. Just be respectful towards one another. We're not begging you to be friends. We can care less. At this point, you probably can care less about that.
right. And you can limit yourself from some of the events.
True. That's true.
I mean, I understand that you are a family oriented person and you want to be around, but if it causes you, I was always taught, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated.
Right.
So,
That's right.
you know, you can limit some of the events. Don't miss them all, but you can limit yourself from some of the events. If it makes you, you know, if you're around, you know, your in-laws and you feel drained more than you feel good when you come back, then you can limit yourself for some of the things. I'm gonna sit this one out this time. You know what I mean?
I wonder, is there a legitimate reason why they don't like the person though?
Could be.
That's one thing you may have to ask also. Do they have a legitimate reason for the dislike?
Right.
You know, sometimes that happens. You know, I'm not saying this is the case, but sometimes like where there may be some abuse going on, or you know, that could cause some. I'm not saying that's what's happened because I don't know, but that's the type of stuff that could cause like dislike. For instance, I have sisters, and if they were with a man that was abusive towards him, you know, there would be an issue.
Yeah.
With me and my brothers, I'm quite sure they feel the same way. You know, so that type of stuff happens. And this is why we are advocates for letting people know we love marriage. Don't get us wrong. We are advocates for healthy marriage, but we are also advocates for being smart. And marriage may not be for everybody at this point in your life, you know, because it's a lot you have to take into consideration. It's not just sex. It's not just paying bills. It's not just vacation and what we gonna eat tonight. It's a whole lot of stuff that comes with this.
Exactly.
With that ring. And a lot of people don't take that into consideration before they walk down that aisle. They just want to put on a dress or a tux and have a cake.
Yep.
You know, meatballs or wingettes. I mean, you know, they get caught up in the wedding. That's the easiest part.
Yep.
This is marriage. You know, that questions like that. That's when you get into some marriage stuff. How you gonna deal with it? Which is something that probably should have been discussed before you get married, but most people don't discuss that before they get married. Because
do you think this is something different? So do you think this is totally off? But
Okay.
do you think it's a deal breaker if your parents didn't approve of the person that you're about to marry?
That's a good question. I don't.
Do you think that's a deal breaker? What do y'all think? Do you think that's a deal breaker? If your parents did not approve of the person that you about to get married to, is that a deal breaker for you? I'm just asking.
I guess that would be a deal breaker for someone who's real close to their family. Like, say if you weren't close to your family, you probably don't care what they think. Mm-hmm. You know, but if that's someone who's like, their family's like super tight, it might be. Francis says no.
Francis says no. It's not a deal breaker for her.
Right.
I mean, I'm just
right,
posing a question.
Right. I feel you.
I'm just posing a question.
Right.
I mean, I would take into consideration what they're saying, but it's not a deal. It wouldn't be a deal breaker for me, but I would take into consideration because obviously, I'm all giddy and I'm seeing with the rose glasses.
Right.
So if it's serious enough, the red flags.
Right.
Sometimes your family can see the red flags before you see them. And Frances says she's very close.
Tracy first. Yeah.
Well, Frances says she's very close to her family, and Frances says I don't think so at all because
Tracy.
Sorry, Tracy. Tracy said, I don't think so at all because your parents aren't dating the individual.
Exactly.
That's true. But
right.
I would take into consideration because, like I said, sometimes outside people can see the red flags before.
That's true.
I mean, you know what I mean?
That's true. Or it could be where it could be, now this has happened, like say the boy's a mama's boy. Like a super mama's boy. His mother could be planting some stuff in him just out of pure jealousy. Because
she won't want her baby to get married.
Or if this person is the meal ticket for the family, like if they got paper and they know you coming to the picture, some of that might get cut out. They could plant the wrong stuff in that person's head. So that's why you two have to be secure in whatever it is that you have. So when that outside stuff come, can you withstand? Can you still go and walk down the aisle if your mama or your dad or your sisters or cousins don't like the person? Because that happens a lot.
Yep, more than you know.
More than you know.
More than you know. What's the other question? So,
I sent it to you.
Like we said, this person submitted like 3 different questions. So that was one of them. And the other question was, no.
I didn't send it to you. Okay,
no.
Can I find it? All right.
This person submitted 3 different questions.
All right, let's see if I can read it. I'm gonna pull it up in one.
And the reason why I say, I would now in my older years and with wisdom, a little wisdom, I would consider what what my parents say is because, as some of y'all know, I was married before and I was younger, of course, but let me tell you. I was blatantly told by my grandmother. She said, baby, now I'm telling you, I'm about to walk down the aisle. I'm about to walk down the aisle. Got the dress on, about to walk down this aisle. People out there sitting in the, getting ready. We in the room, I'm dressed already, about to walk. The music is about to play. She said, baby, that is not the one for you.
I didn't even know that.
Plain as day. She looked me in my face. She said, baby, he's not the one. But
before you walk down the aisle?
Yes. I thought I told you.
I didn't know
anyway,
that. Wow.
But she's not the only one that told me. Like, everybody else knew it, too. Like, my mother had shared some things with me as well. But no, I had pride.
Y'all share this life. This is good to me. I didn't even know that. I've been married to almost 15 years.
I thought I told you. But anyway,
if y'all up here there, share this.
I had pride. I was like, they're not gonna tell me I'm in love. They can't tell me, they don't know. They don't know. I was
right before
was trying to change them. I'm serious. Wow. My grandmother told me. She said, baby, that is not the one for you. He is not the one. And you know what, y'all? To be honest with you, I knew it. I knew she was telling the truth. I knew it with everything in me. But I felt like I had gotten too, you know what I mean? Like I had gotten too far, and I felt like I could make this work. And I was prideful. I'm just calling it what it is.
Pride comes before the fall.
Yes,
yeah.
I was prideful. So
wow.
That was a lesson learned. He wasn't the one that God chose for me. I chose him.
Right, that's a good point.
And God said, okay, I'm going to let you, go ahead. I already told you. Because I knew. He was like, I already told you. But you're going to do what you want to do. So go ahead. And we all see how that worked out. So that's just a whole nother story.
I hate to beat this horse, but I do remember. Tell how the honeymoon night, just real brief, just to really to really put a nail in this, because I remember you telling me, you told me on the honeymoon night, y'all was in the hotel room with you, him, and his cousin, and him and his cousin went out or something.
See,
like
I can't
that,
even
right?
remember. Probably.
I remember you telling me.
That probably sound about accurate.
Yeah, that right there, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that probably sound about accurate.
Wow.
That probably sound about accurate. And then this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm just be transparent. I don't care. And then when we was up there in front of it was just so embarrassing. A lot of stuff was embarrassing. Okay, I should have just ran.
The whole day was an embarrassment.
Yeah, I should have just ran, but I was already out there. And I was like, yeah. So we was up there at the altar. People they couldn't really see, but he was just saying some not so nice things to me at the altar. That was my cue.
And she went through with it anyway.
I went through with it anyway. I felt like I was oh no, Tracy, don't be sorry, honey, because that was listen, I had to go through that to get where I'm at now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? God, I was one of those hard-headed ones. God had to teach me. He had to show me. I was one of them ones, like my mama said, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you.
Right.
I mean, so I was one of those ones, and I was operating in the spirit of pride. I'd be the first to tell you. I'd be the first to admit it. So it's all good. But anyway, let's get back on task. I'm sorry. So this is the other question that was submitted from the same person. It says, if your partner offends you or disrespect you in front of their family, when is it okay to check them?
Wow.
So if your partner offends you or disrespect you in front of their family, when is it okay to check them?
Now, the politically correct answer would be to, we'll wait until we get home and then we'll bring it up, or we'll wait until we get into the car and bring it up. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what Princess said too. She agreed with you.
But you got to look at how big is the offense. Like,
what do you mean?
Is the offense that your ex-girlfriend came to the cookout and you over there rubbing and feeling on, maybe you getting a little too flirty? Do I wait till I get home to check you about this? Toya. Yeah. Or do I check you immediately, or vice versa? If it's a lady with him, do I wait, or do we, like Toya said, on site?
Francis said she asked to come outside. Toya said immediately.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Check that immediately.
Because that could go left. You know what I'm saying? That could go another way if you do that. That could cause a scene. That could lead all the way to an arrest. It depends on the offense. If it's habitual, sometimes I know, and I'm not gonna tell this whole story again about being checked in front of people. I didn't disrespect nobody's family, but my wife checked me in front of some people before. Almost 10 years ago.
Yep.
It didn't take but one time, though, for both of us. And we both, because I was wrong. I ain't going to get into the story. I was wrong. And she was, too. So we were both wrong. But it hasn't happened since, because we both learned from it. That's the most important part. Do you learn from whatever it is that the disrespect or whatever? And it was nothing. I made sure I didn't do what I did again. And she hasn't done that again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. If Francis said, and if I need to check her, I do it after I finish with him.
See, I hear sirens.
The police is coming.
I hear the police. That's why you have to be careful with that. But if it's something for me, it depends on what it is. It depends on what the offense is. If it involved like another person, I might have to get you on site, like Toya.
So what if your family say you have an ex, or what have you? What if your family invite the ex over?
You don't have no control over that. It's not your house.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You have no control over that.
That's true. Toya said she'll check them all.
We know. Not surprised at all. Yeah.
Okay, what's the other question? So Toya said she'll check them all. So yeah, I just feel like you need to be checked. Like he said, it depends
on the offense.
Maybe we'll have to go sit in the car or something for a minute and get that straightened out. But if your spouse, I feel like if their family is just, because family can say some stuff.
Right, that's right.
They can say some stuff.
That's right.
Your spouse has got to say something, like something.
This is why it is so important that the two of you make your relationship so solid and so protected that it's not easy for a family or anybody to penetrate it.
Yep.
That's why it is so important that you two communicate. And we always talk about communication, but it makes or breaks relationships. Yeah.
But wait a minute.
Go ahead.
But I'm sorry. But what if you and you got to stop telling your family everything.
That's where I was going next.
You have to stop telling your family everything.
That's where I was going next. Yes.
If you got to choose one person, choose one trusted person.
Right.
You can't go bashing your spouse to everybody.
That's right.
Because they not going to forget.
That's right.
You gonna forget and be going on about your business.
Right.
But they are not going to forget.
Right.
And then if you tell that person gonna tell the next person, that person gonna tell a cousin, that person gonna tell an aunt, and then when your spouse come around, everybody gonna be looking at them side eye.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do that.
That's why I don't. Any issues we've ever had, no family member of mine knows it. Not one, because I don't do. I just made an effort. I made a decision that I was not going to do that. Now, that's me.
I can't say that, but I'm just saying.
I
said by you one trusted.
Yeah.
So
I don't do that.
Because as women, we have to get it out.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to get it out and talk to somebody. But that person you got to trust that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're going to have disagreements, but that doesn't mean everybody should know.
Right.
Tracy said they would throw it up in your face and all. Yes.
Yes.
They will.
Yes.
Oh, believe it.
They will. And then that just leads to other issues. That's why all they need to know about her is I love her to death. She loves me. We straight. They don't need it. They think she's an angel.
Right.
At all times.
And you know what?
That's not always true.
They might not say it.
But hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. Stop. What? I'm joking. She's an angel.
Whatever.
Don't need to get y'all saw what she did for me for Father's Day. Don't even get me started on that. Let me say that real quick. My wife. Let me stop this real quick. My wife gave me one of my dreams.
Yeah.
For Father's Day, for you all who didn't see the videos of the post.
I'm sure they see.
She shot. Normally she just give me a card and some money because that's all I want. She surprised me with a weekend getaway in October to Dallas, Texas, to see my beloved 5-time Super Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys play the Washington football team, whatever they call themselves. We're both going. We're going on the tour. I may get to meet some players.
Okay, you off subject.
I just had to throw that in there, and I wanted to publicly thank her for that because that just meant the world to me. I want to tell that in front of people who are watching. That was like a huge deal for me. So she's an angel. So anyway.
Well, thank you. Thank you. But I was saying what I was saying. Y'all,
sorry.
It's okay. What I was saying was sometimes they may not say anything. The family members may not say anything to you, but it's in their actions.
Yes, she did, Shanita Archie.
Hey, Shanita. It's in their actions. It's in their facial expressions.
That's true.
It's in their demeanor.
That's true.
And you kind of know when you walk in the room, already.
Right.
When you walk in that room, everybody know your business.
Everybody know your business. That's right.
Everybody know your business.
That's right.
So you just gotta watch what you say.
You have to watch what you say. Just keep your marriage now. If somebody smacking you upside the head, and I'm not talking about that. You need to tell somebody that, mainly the police.
But that's when you won't tell because you're ashamed.
Good point.
I mean, I could talk about that all day.
Good
but
point.
That's when you won't tell.
That's a good point. But that's when you need to tell. We're not talking about that. We're talking about stuff like if y'all got mad about he didn't take me or he didn't get me a good enough this or that type of stuff,
right.
Or some insecurities he or she may have that y'all are still working through. Family don't need to be involved in that.
Nope.
In my opinion, family does not need to be involved in that.
Keep them out your business.
Keep them out of your business.
What's the
invite them to the wedding. You can invite them to a cookout, but don't invite them inside your marriage.
Invite them to eat all day.
Invite them to eat all they want to, and all of that good stuff, but don't invite them inside of your marriage.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Exactly. Okay, what's the other question?
The second question was, is it wise to get married if you've only known a person a year? Which I'm so glad LaWanda McIntyre is up here. LaWanda McIntyre can speak to this.
She can speak on this.
She can speak to this. Is it wise to get married and engaged and married within a year of knowing the person?
And Dylan's on here too. Hey, Dylan.
Oh, what's up, Dylan? Her husband is up here too. And the reason why I called them two out is because if my memory serves me correct, they met within a week's time, 6 months later, I think. Darling LaWanda, one of y'all correct me with y'all's story.
It was less than a year.
It was less than a year. I do know that much. It was not a long courtship.
And they are still married.
And that was
that's
20 plus years ago.
Yes.
So each situation is different. They've been married 20 plus years. Next month be 15 for us, but we dated 4 years before we got married.
Right.
Which I don't know why we dated that long. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know. I wasn't like pressed about it, and you,
right, I won't either.
And you had to really think about it.
Yeah,
it was a serious life changing.
Yeah,
I mean for both of us, but it was real serious.
Yeah, because I became a husband and a father at the same time. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's a lot.
Looking back on it now, I'm like, boy, what was you thinking?
And
but
see, I was already in the mix. You know what I mean? Like, doing my thing. So
yeah.
But LaWanda and Diana. Okay, so LaWanda said, when you know, 6 months after meeting, 6 months.
6 months.
After meeting, he asked me to marry him. Celebrated 21 years in April.
So, that's why you can't put a yes or no on that because it varies from couple to couple, from person to person. Sometimes you just know, like, they knew. You understand?
Right.
And it's not like I can speak on it because I know them. And it's one thing to be married 21 years, then it's another thing to be married 21 happily years.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Two different things. And to actually build something together and grow, and they've made a family, and you know they've established something solid. I can speak on that because I know them. You know, oh yeah, darling, yeah, he became a father all at once, so I can speak about them. So it worked for them, and it is working for them. Not saying that their relationship is perfect, no one's is, but it worked for them. 6 months, 21 years later. I know some people that did that and they didn't make it a year. Mm-hmm. And what I really don't understand, I know people that dated 10 plus years, then stay married 2 or 3. That I don't get.
Right.
I don't understand that. How you can date forever and then when you finally do walk down the aisle, it just blows up. Darling said he's about to cry. Don't cry, Matt. Don't cry. I'm just telling the truth. You know, so it varies. They was just meant to be together.
Yep. They work very good together.
They work very well together. They are opposites.
Very much so.
Very much so. Like we are opposites.
Right.
In every sense of the word. But it works, you know. We didn't know 6 months into.
Nah.
You know, we weren't ready for that 6 months into. Nah.
We were still dating.
Yeah.
We didn't even make it legit until
6 months.
Until 6 months, yeah.
You know, so it varies. We made it official in 6 months. They got married within 6 months. You know, so it just varies. But like LaWanda said, if you know, you know. I guess we didn't know yet.
And I don't even think you met my kid.
Yes, I did. I know the whole story. I met her the fall of that year.
The fall. So that was like what, 4 months in?
That was about 4 or 5 months in.
No, he didn't even meet my daughter until like 4 months in. He met Zion. Zion was a little
The first day I met her.
He was a toddler.
Yeah, the first day I met her, I met him.
Right. So, but I would not let him meet my daughter. No. Because I'm one of the people, I don't play that. You might want to explain. I got to know that, first of all, I got to check your background. And I got to know that we going to be something before I actually introduce you to my child.
Right.
So, yeah, that was me, though.
Right.
That was me because you got to know the situation that I came from.
Right.
So,
right.
You know, I just don't let everybody be around my kids.
Right, that's right.
Well, I didn't. You know, they grown now, so.
Right. Toya said everybody's story different. She couldn't do it. Right. I couldn't either. 6 months.
Toya, how long did you and Dorian date? Because we dated 4 years, so yeah. Well, he asked me to marry him after 6 months. She said of dating, but a year together.
Okay, gotcha. That's still a short time, though.
Yeah, a year together. So you can't put a time frame on it. It's what works for you.
Francis said, "I'm like that now." What do you mean, Francis? You're like what now?
I think she's talking about letting somebody around her child.
Okay, Toya, they dated 2 years. Tracy, how long did you and your husband date? And Shanita Archie is still up here.
If you don't mind sharing.
Yeah, how long did y'all date?
If you don't mind sharing.
Who else is up here that's married that I know of?
But the thing is, you can't, like I said, you can't put a number on that. It's,
right.
You know, you got to just know for yourself.
Now, I actually knew we met in 03. I knew by 05 that this was going to be my wife. But we just drug it out for another 2 years. Strung it out for another 2 years. 7.5 years, laugh out loud. I just got married.
It's okay, Tracy. Don't worry about it.
She's put laugh out loud.
She would laugh out loud.
Yeah, we dated 4 years.
Yeah, we dated 4 years.
Yeah, we dated for 4 years straight. but it flew by.
And my thing is, I want pressed to get.
Right.
I knew I was getting married. I would get married again one day, but I wasn't like pressed to get married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we did not live together. I'm not knocking nobody who did.
Right.
I'm just saying we chose. People thought that was crazy too.
Yeah, they did.
We lived in separate. He had his own apartment,
Right.
and I had my own apartment. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't move in together until we got married. But hey, that was our choice.
That was our choice.
Because I had children.
Right.
So it's like, I just wanted to make some different choices.
Right.
But I ain't knocking nobody. I'm just saying
Right.
I needed to make some different choices.
Shanita Archie said they dated for 1 year, then he proposed, and then we married 1 year later. So a total of 2 years.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
that was a short one.
Yeah.
Well, that's about average, right?
Toya said we've been together for 20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. That's a long
time.
Look, Francis talking about, did y'all have sleepovers?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Look. Okay. So be gone by the time folks wake up. Be gone by the time folks wake up. Just be gone.
Get that green truck out of the parking lot. Yeah, at the time. Okay.
Let me add. Okay, so LaWanda said, let me add, he did not want a child. And I was like, I'm not having no kids after 30. So maybe there was a little pressure there to get the marriage moved. Because he wanted kids. That's what I'm assuming, right, LaWanda?
Okay.
Yeah. And so the funny thing with us is, when we met, let me tell y'all, I think we was on a date or something. I don't know. But I freed him up real quick. Because I was like, I just put it on the table. I was like, ain't no need for me to front. I'm not having no more children. And you know what he said? He was like, whew, I'm glad you said it, because I didn't want to bring that up to you. But I told him, I was like, I'm not having any more kids. So that was early on in, and if that's a deal breaker for you, I respect that.
Right.
And we could just call it wash right now.
Right.
But I think he wanted to say that to me. He didn't want kids, but he didn't know how to say it to me.
No.
But so he was relieved when I had put that on the table.
Yes, I was.
And when we met, I was the type of person that, just because of my past experience, I didn't hold nothing back.
No, she didn't.
I don't want to play no games.
No.
This is what it is for me.
Right.
So you'll know where I'm coming from, and I know where you stand.
That's one thing I liked about her. She was we was talking about this, a funny story just yesterday.
Yeah.
We went to brunch with our son, and a friend of hers came in, and we was talking about dating. And when we first met, she was very transparent. I mean, within 2 weeks, I think I knew her whole life story up until that point, because she told everything. And when we actually went on a date, I took her out the second time we went out. I took her out for her birthday, and we went to eat. So you know how some women, when you take them out on a date, they try to eat all cute and act like they don't want to eat and all that kind of stuff. So we went to Outback on Creedmoor Road. And so I love the wings.
Wait. Guess why we went to Outback, y'all, on Creedmoor Road? He didn't know this at the time.
I didn't know.
But
why.
he did not know.
Because I let her choose the spot.
Yeah, I chose the spot because y'all know what? Harris Teeter had some Capri Suns on sale, and I needed him to get. They had a limit. They had a limit.
Oh, yeah,
and I needed him to get 4 boxes, and I got 4 boxes.
That part hasn't changed. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, see, and I was like, oh, okay, because I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, well, I'm carrying Capri Suns. I don't drink this. But anyway, yeah, so she chose the spot, and we went to Outback, and so we ordered wings, because I love the wings, and long story short, we was fighting to eat them wings, because I said, oh, this girl can eat. So it was like, you better get in there and get them, because she won't trying to hide.
Why?
She won't trying to be cute. She was eating, and when I say eating wings, I'm talking about down to the bone marrow.
No, stop telling stories.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Because I only eat the flats.
Yeah. You ate some drumsticks that night, yeah.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But anyway.
Man, it was a fight.
But it was no need to front. Why are you fretting? It's no need to fret. I'm a fluffy girl. I eat.
Yes, sir.
I mean, really?
She won't play it that night. I said this, and she started laughing because I said I made a joke. She didn't start eating though.
I sure didn't. But I'm a fluffy girl, so it's no. I mean, why would I sit up there in front and act like I'm just eating tossed salads every day? That's. I mean, so if you're going to see it, let's lay it out on the table. You see it now.
It was nothing to hide. I said, okay.
Nothing. It is what it is.
I knew that night she liked to eat and she was cheap. She liked a deal. I figured, and nothing had changed.
I'm not cheap. I might be a little frugal, but
same
I'm not
thing.
cheap.
It's just a fancy way of saying cheap.
Right. Yeah. Whatever.
Those two things haven't changed. She'll do that to this day. If we go somewhere, if they got a sale and you can only use one, she'll make me get out of line and go get it and use it again. So that hasn't changed since 2003.
Right. So it has worked. It has worked, though. It has worked.
It has worked.
I don't even know what we was talking about. We don't got our subject. Telling about ourselves.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
You gotta laugh at yourself. I'm laughing at myself.
Knowing what works for you, and the original question was getting married and engaged within a year's time. So the short version is know what works for you. Know what you're getting into. Now, me personally, I need a little bit more time for you to know me and for me to know you. You know, but that's you know.
So we see that we got it.
Briggs Danielle said that's right. Get out of line. Tawana. Okay.
I got one better. LaWanda said. She said I got one better. You know what most women say? Oh, let's go shopping for an outfit or go bring me some roses. But not our dates. We're at Food Light. But no, our dates were at Food Light. That's right. We was at Harris Teeter, but it's okay. I was like, fill up my pantry, baby.
With free food, LaWanda? With free groceries.
That's why we get along.
Yeah. They like sisters, yeah. LaWanda, he was giving you free food?
Fill up my pantry. But he likes to cook. So that's why.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
He loves to cook.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Hey, it's no set way to date and end up in a relationship or a marriage if that's what you want. Don't let anybody tell you got to do A, B, C, and
right.
D. No.
Right. He's talking about he cooked everything.
Yeah. Every role, everybody has a different role or to travel to get to where it is that they're trying to get to. Ours was 4 years.
Yeah.
Some people is a year, 2 years, whatever, 7.5, whatever. Don't let anybody tie you down to one way of getting what it is that you all need, you know, because ultimately it's going to be you two at the end of it, you know.
And you can't compare yourself to other people's relationships. And
please
don't compare yourself to social media posts.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple
Please
months
don't
ago,
do that. Please don't do that.
How damaging social media
can be. Yeah.
Can be. Yeah, can be. Yeah, we talked about that.
So please don't do that. Because everybody's relationship is different. Everybody's different. You bring your two personalities together. We always talk about that. So
that's right.
Anyway, yes, never compare. Never compare. Because you may be graceful, the other person may not be graceful.
That's right.
So never compare.
Right.
Yourself. You know what I mean? And make good choices. That's all I can say.
Make wise
there's some jokers
choices.
out here.
Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have to date now because the women have gotten just as worse as the bad as the men. What's up, KT? The women. I could not date now peacefully. I don't know if I could. If I did, she had to be old.
What?
Yeah, she had to be old. Yeah, these young girls different.
Why? Why you say that?
Because
you putting everybody into one category.
I know, and it's wrong, but I'm just saying she had to be somebody old.
That don't mean nothing because some of these I seen some twerk.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I seen some twerkers.
See, Francis, but it ain't too many.
Francis said it's not fun.
Yeah, it's not. I can.
But it's somebody for you, Francis. It is somebody.
That's true.
God is preparing him now.
Right, and you never know how you may meet him. We met at the
mailbox, looking busted. Okay, both of us. Okay, both of us looking busted.
Crazy. Yes, old.
Not old.
Old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sore knees and all that. Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Give him my address. Yeah.
He's coming your way. Get my address.
He's coming, Francis. Trust me. And I want a invite to that wedding. Trust me.
Oh, I definitely want to invite to that wedding.
Invite and let your daddy do the catering, please.
Yes, those grits. Darlene said I dated older women when I was younger. My prom date was 25.
She should be locked. What's her last name? Kelly. She should be. She should. R. Kelly. She should. R. Kelly got a sister. Yeah, she should be locked up. No, ain't nothing wrong with older women. Yeah. I'm just saying that these new. Anyway, I don't have that word. But I got somebody. Yeah.
But anyway, we just want to reiterate. She bought me.
Look what Darlene put.
Really, Darlene? Really? Oh, that's why you went to the prom with her right there. She really should be locked up.
She bought everybody beer. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was the ticket for the night. That was the ticket for the night.
Wow.
Wow. So look, thank y'all for rocking with us tonight. We want to reiterate our Doing It in the Park cookout, fish fry cookout this Saturday. We are excited about it. Like I said, we planned some active games, so come cute, but don't dress. I need you to dress very comfortable.
Yes.
Please don't come in your heels.
Right.
Or anything like that. This is very relaxed. It's gonna be laid back. Come kick it with some other couples.
Right.
We're gonna have a DJ, so there will be some dancing.
Yep.
And like I said, you could potentially get wet with a couple of the games that we have planned to play.
Now let me say something to y'all spades players.
Oh.
Keep it peaceful. Keep it peaceful. We are gonna have spades tables going on. Keep it peaceful. We in a public park. We don't want to have to call the cops again. So that's an inside joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the inside joke. Yeah, let's keep it peaceful, spade players. We know I seen how y'all get down, so y'all on another spades table players on another level.
Right.
They just different. They are intense. I'll be at the Uno table because I don't know how to play spades. Yeah, so we're gonna have a good time, and this is just what we do. We love bringing. We was talking about this earlier. We just love bringing couples together.
Karens.
Who Karen? Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, this was Kenyettas. This one Karen's. Spades. Oh no, yeah. Lord, shake my head. Don't remember. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we just love bringing couples together. We love meeting couples, especially new ones, and just having a good time, and just. We are all about reinforcing and keeping fun in our marriage and in yours too. This is one of the reasons why our marriage works.
Exactly.
If in my opinion, and we like to bring that to everybody else. So even if you can't make it, go to our pages, share our flyers, let everybody know it's this Saturday. The weather gonna be right. We under a huge shelter. Like my wife said, we got music. We gonna feed you. We gonna have a good time. We just gonna enjoy life,
right?
Especially over
That's
these
what
last
it's all
2
about.
years.
Exactly.
What we've had to deal with. Everybody up here has probably experienced loss in some way, form, or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Either it be a family member, a friend, a co-worker. In some way, we love you too, Toya. In some way, form, or fashion. So, if you made it through it, let's enjoy life from this moment on.
Exactly.
And one of the ways you do that is get a ticket to this event for this Friday. We still got some left.
For this Saturday.
I'm sorry, this Saturday, yeah. Because this, I don't know if we may do another event before the year's out. What you think?
I don't know. We've been having a lot of people, all these single women. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
But we have been having some deep conversations, even though, we do marriage or whatever. But we've been having some deep conversations with some women who want to potentially be married, but it's been some crazy conversations. Ooh, they think differently from I ain't forgot when I was single, but I'm just saying they think way differently from me.
Right. So if we do another event, because I don't know if we're going to do our retreat this year, pray for us when it comes to that. I think we overthinking it.
We just wanted to do right.
Yeah.
Be right. We wanted to be right.
We wanted to be right. We wanted to be effective, and this is how we think. Anytime we charge for an event, we want to make sure that we give you your money's worth.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. LaWanda said they need y'all to sing. Yeah, LaWanda, we've been here. I've heard that ever since we canceled the event from last year that we were supposed to do for ladies. So we may end the year with that. I don't know. We'll pray about it, right?
Yep.
We'll pray about it. My wife is gung. She ready to do it. She gung ho. I'm the one that's kind of dragging my feet about it because I've never done an event just for women only, so I don't know. So we'll see.
Right.
We will see. But
so we hope to see y'all Saturday.
Yep.
I'm practicing my TikTok dances. I don't know, my knee won't let me be great, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Thank you, Francis.
I'm gonna try because I know Tamika will get it started on it. She's not on here, but I'm calling her out anyway.
Yeah.
I know she'll get it started, so I'm excited about that.
So is this you gonna tell the menu, or you can just let it be a surprise?
I mean, we're having a fish
food.
fry. Yeah, I mean, what goes with fish? I mean, baked beans, coleslaw, burgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna have, and we're gonna have
it's BY on BB.
Yeah.
What's the price for? It's only $40.
It's $40 a couple, so $20 a person. $40 a couple, $20 a person.
Go to event. You know what? You friends with her? We just sent her flyer, huh?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Somebody change the name.
Well, we'll send you a flyer with the information on.
Yeah, it's on Eventbrite. It's called Doing It in the Park.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be real lax. We come out, meet other couples. You know what I mean? It's gonna be laid back and just to have a good time. Y'all know y'all need to get out of the house.
Yes. We need to get out of the house.
We need to get. Well, we've been going.
Oh yeah, we've been going. We've been busy. Yeah.
We've been going. So, but
since we last saw y'all, and we're gonna end on this. Since we last saw y'all, me and Francis bringing Jesus.
Come on, Francis.
Well,
come
y'all
on,
ain't gotta
Jesus.
bring no BYO because Jesus is gonna turn all the water into wine. So.
Come on, Jesus.
Jesus could have got the fish before we spent that money. Yeah. We did our second 90-day. I know we got to get off here, but we made a vow to start it this year. Every 90 days, gentlemen, men, if you up here, married man, listen. Every 90 days, take your wife away on a little weekend getaway, far or near. So
It don't have to be fancy.
It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We went right back to the same place we did the first day, and we had an excellent time. They had like a festival.
We did what we wanted to do.
We did what
I let her do. Eat.
We ate. Yeah.
Eat.
But we just enjoyed ourselves, and then September it'll be our next 90 days. I'm telling you, it just brings so much energy into.
Wanda, we got to get the planning.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
It's so much fun. So every 90 days, men. Plan something for your wife. You can do a getaway in Cary, or Durham, Greensboro. Yep. It doesn't have to be far. You can hop on a plane if you want to. If you balling like that, if you want to do it that way. But just do something every 90 days just to get away from the house and the monotony and work and business and school and kids or whatever, and just enjoy yourself. You won't, trust me, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. So
that's what got him them cowboy tickets. Anyway.
Hey, I had to put in work for him, but it was worth it.
Anyway, y'all. All right, we love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us.
See you Saturday.
And have a great night.
Peace.
Bye-bye.